grew up as a Seventh-day Adventist, and as an Adventist, we kept a lot of old Jewish laws. We took a day of rest from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, and we had certain foods that we could and could not eat, clean and unclean. And there was a lot of restrictions, and I felt to have my salvation, I had to follow these words. And I really dug deep into that religion, and I was being brought up at that church to become a leader there, and then something happened where my pastor had left the church, and it really hit me because I began to question myself if I was really seeking God or if I was seeking my religion. And because of that, I fell out of the church, and really don't like sharing this part, but growing up, I suffered from night terrors. And what that is when you're having a nightmare, you wake up, but it's still briefly going on. And when I fell out of the church, I got really interested in trying to, I guess, get an adrenaline rush from that. And so I would go out and go to places and, I guess, just try to dig into paranormal things. And when I met my wife, I was still doing it, and had our child when we were living in Texas. My night terrors started becoming more daily. I saw a lot of things that you shouldn't have to see, and now things were starting to affect not just me, but my family too. And when I saw it affecting my daughter, who was only maybe a couple of months old, I knew that something had to change, because there was nothing I could do. And something had to change.
How did it feel when you first made that decision, when you came to that realization?
I felt exposed, but forgiven and loved. And when I knew that I had to seek Christ, that's what I did. I wanted to protect my family, and the only way to really be an authentic father and husband was to really seek a biblical truth, and that's what I did.
Has there been one person that's been very key on this journey for you?
Yeah, my wife Taylor and my daughter Skyler. When I wasn't, I guess, saved, I got a prayer book from my wife. I think it was for my birthday or something. And I was a little disappointed because I was kind of hoping for a video game or something. I saw it though, and it was just a daily devotional, and it only took like 2 or 3 minutes of my time. As I started reading that, I really started feeling drawn to Christ.
And how have you changed, or how do you feel you've changed since you made this?
I've changed greatly. I don't feel like I follow a lot of the secular world views. I'm seeking biblical truth, biblical wisdom, and most importantly, I'm able to love my family the way that a godly man should. And through that, it's really amazing just to be able to not only to read about Christ, but to be able to live the way that He wants us to live. It's just absolutely amazing. And It's hard to describe it because unless if you try to actually turn from it, I mean, it's just indescribable.
What really excites you from this point on?
My calling. The more that you read into the Word, the more God starts to reveal His calling to you, and the things that He expects from you. And I feel like He's put on my heart apologetics and seeking true biblical wisdom, and also to really understand what it means to love, because love today, I feel like that term is just so overthrown now, and it's lost its flavor. And so I've never really understood it. I just kind of knew, love is just, you're listening to your wife or something like that, listening to your parents or whatever. But the entire book of the Bible is about love, and that's what Christ is. And so as I read through the Bible, I'm learning what true biblical love is, and when you start to read that, it's life-changing. So, yeah. And I just want to point out that since I've come to Christ, I have not had a night terror for 4 years now. So it's
Amen.
really powerful.